Hey traders, welcome back to another episode of the Trading Coach Podcast. If this is your first time joining me, my name is Akil Stokes. I'm a Forex trader, I'm a trading coach, and I am also one of the co-founders of Tier1Trading.com. Recently, Tier 1 Trading was mentioned in Forbes magazine as being one of the innovators in trading education. So if you're interested in seeing what all the hype is about, I recommend heading over to our website, www.tier1trading.com, and signing up for our risk-free 14-day trial. It gives you 14 days on the platform. You get access to a training course, to our fantabulous community of traders, and also daily supportive stuff such as trading edge videos, live rooms, accountability sessions, trading software, and so much more. So www.tier1trading.com, check it out. Now, in today's podcast, I want to talk a little bit about confidence because I'll tell you what, I'm feeling pretty darn confident right about now. Literally 3-4 minutes ago, I just came back from a killer workout. I did basically a 20 set interval workout. It's a run where I'm basically going hard for 30 seconds and then going easy for a minute 30, right? So hard for 30 seconds, a minute, easy for a minute 30. Hard for 30 seconds, easy for a minute 30. I did that 20 times and it worked out pretty well. The easy part, the 130, became like a deathly jog, but I was able to maintain pace on the going hard section, which was good. And originally the plan was to do about 10 of these, right? But as I got to running, and it was a beautiful day out, as I got to running, I felt really, really good. And I was trying to figure out why I'm feeling so good. And initially, I thought it's because I'm just in better shape, right? In March, I decided to start this random fitness challenge where I'm going to do 5,000 push-ups throughout the month of March. I got challenged by a trader I work with who said, okay, I'll do your 5,000 push-ups, but you've got to do 10,000 sit-ups as well. So now I'm doing that because I can't say no to a competition. And I've just been focused more on my eating habits. Every once in a while, I log into MyFitnessPal. It's kind of like it's a calorie counter. I don't necessarily count calories. I don't care, but I like being aware of what I'm putting into my body, meaning what foods am I eating that have massive amounts of fat? What foods have massive amount of kind of the bad carbs, sugars, stuff like that. It helps keep my cheese intake down because cheese is so delicious, but it's not very good for you. And the combination of those things has me looking a little bit better in the mirror. And I say that not in a cocky way, as if I'm this chiseled beast like Jason Greystone. But I look in the mirror and I like what I see. I say I'm getting back to kind of my normal athletic type of build, which is good. I always want to be in shape for something. And doing so has given me confidence, right? Confidence that, hey, I am in shape, that when I go to attack these workouts, when I set out these goals for myself, that I'm no longer going out for the workout like, oh man, I hope I make it through 10. This is going to be so hard. It's going to be so rough, right? I don't go into it with a really unconfident type of feel. I go into it excited to attack it. I go into it excited to take it down. I go into it feeling good with this sense of confidence that I can do it. And as I got to 10 in today's workout, I'm feeling myself. I had my playlist on, my music, and I'm like, you know what? Let's go for 15. And I got to 15, and I'm like, let's go for 20. And I got to 20, I'm like, okay, that's enough. That's enough. Let's not take it too far. But the point is, I destroyed this workout, and most of it was mental. Yes, I'm in a better physical condition, but most of it was mental. I went in with the right mindset that I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it well. And I went in with a lot of confidence because of what I'm doing in other aspects of my life. Akil, you are prepared to handle this workload. And we see the same thing in many aspects of life, obviously, but we see it in trading as well. We have a lot of traders that have problems pulling the trigger, right? I teach a 4-step process over at Tier 1 Trading. It's called IPDE, right? I got that process from my trading mentors, Jason Stapleton and Todd Brown. It's identify, predict, decide, execute. It's the 4-step process for trade execution and analysis, essentially, right? You identify what is going on in the market or what's going on in your particular price chart. You predict what do you think is likely to happen next, right? Where is the market likely to go? How's it likely to get there? All of that fun stuff. You then decide, right? That's the analysis part. You then decide how are you going to attack the situation, right? Based on what I see, based on what I predict, how can I get involved in this type of move? And then the last part is E, which is execute. And that's actually pulling the trigger. And what you'll notice is, and I guess what I notice is that a lot of traders that are kind of on the cusp of becoming successful, they're in that Mark Douglas boomer buster category where, if you guys aren't familiar, there's essentially 3 tiers of trading that Mark Douglas lays out. There is the bottom area, which is what, like 30 to 40% are just complete failures, right? Those are people that have no business being in the market. They're in it because they think it's a get rich quick scheme, or they just don't. I don't want to say they don't have the ability, because I believe trading is a skill, and it's a skill that isn't genetic. It's kind of a want skill. If you want it hard enough, you can build it. I just think people don't want it hard enough. People think it's get rich quick, and as soon as it takes a little bit of effort to do something, they bail or they do something else. So that's the bottom section, 30 to 40%. There's about a middle 50% as well, right? 40 to 50% called the boomer busters. And these are the people that are okay. They've done enough not to be bad. They've done enough not to blow their account right away. They've done enough to kind of tread water and stay in the game, but they haven't done enough to really make it to the upper echelon, which is the 10% of traders that see consistent success. And then probably within those 5%, there's like the super traders. Those are the amazing individuals. But for the people that are in that boom or bust category, in my experience of teaching trading, right? And I've been teaching, 2019? Gosh, I've been teaching for 8 years now, 7 years now, 7 years, and worked with thousands and thousands of traders from over 100 different countries, right? In my experience, people that are in that middle category, boomer buster, are often missing one thing. And sometimes it's something technical. It's something that they're analyzing wrong on the chart. But a lot of the time it's mental as well. And it's that confidence. They do everything correctly, but they can't pull the trigger. They don't have the guts to actually do it, right? They can do it in back testing. They can do it in demo, but they can't do it live. And that's where trading psychology comes in. They're scared. They're fearful to put money on the line. They're afraid they're going to either lose and it's going to hurt their ego, or lose and hurt their bank account. And this is where confidence comes in handy. And the best way to gain confidence, the best way to gain confidence is experience. But obviously you can't gain experience without gaining experience, right? Experience is not a skill. It's earned over time. So there is a time aspect of experience. So what do you do before experience? Well, that is testing and simulating live trading as much as you can. And that's why we require every trader that we work with, before they start trading live, to go through a period of back testing. And a period of back testing is when the trader is taking their system or strategy. They're going through lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of historical data. I'm talking thousands and thousands of trades, right? We have a trader right now I'm working with, Naomi. She has posted something on Instagram the other day which said she just got to 100 screenshots on a particular system on a particular pair. And she's doing that for I don't know how many other pairs, right? It's an annoying process, but what it does is it gives you all of the statistical information that you need to make decisions, right? Any question you have about your trading strategy, should I enter here? Should I enter there? Should I exit here? Should I put stops there? All of that is in the numbers, right? What's the best way to take targets? What's the best way to do this? What's the best way to do that? It's all in the numbers. And when you're done this backtesting process, you can go through the numbers, you can see the historical results, you can add your position sizing and money management strategy to it, and even see, how much can I trade and get the most out of my returns without allowing my risk to be too much, and vice versa. And it allows you to really build trust in what you're doing. And when you build trust in what you're doing, you start having and growing that confidence that this works, right? And why does it work? It's not just because you have the numbers. It's not just you've seen your system and strategy work over different market periods, over times of really good returns and through times of really bad drawdowns. Not only have you seen that and you've gained that experience, but you know that you've put into work. You know that you have put into work, right? Many traders out there think it's as simple as, give me a strategy. Hey, I can't tell you how many times a week I get an email. Hey, Keel, just give me a strategy, right? If I give you a strategy, you're still going to lose because it's not the strategy. There are millions of free strategies out there on the internet. If you guys have ever been to one of our free training events, right, we teach you a new strategy each and every time. It's not the strategy, it's the trader. Because if I give you it, I can give you the best strategy in the world, right? But guess what? At some point in time, it's going to hit a drawdown, meaning it's going to go through a period where it loses. When it hits that period, right, me, the trader that has tested it, has been through all the numbers and have, demo traded it and has built confidence in that system, I'm going to be able to withstand that drawdown. Why? Because I'm confident. And I'm confident based on the actions that I've taken. Right? I've made myself confidence. Confidence just didn't come because someone told me it works. I made myself confident by doing the work. On the other hand, the trader that was just given the system, they have zero confidence because they have no belief. They don't really know whether it works or not. They've been told that it works. Akil said, hey, this works, do it. But when times get rough and you need something to fall back on, it's empty. There's nothing there. There was no demo trading. There is no back testing. There is no crunching of the numbers. There is really zero confidence that the trader has in this system. And as that confidence gets chopped away, that's when you see the system hopping and all that stuff. Oh, this strategy doesn't work. I'll just go to something else. And those are the traders that remain either in that boom or buster category or in the bottom category where they just lose. So putting in the work gives you confidence, whether we're talking about fitness and running and going to the weight room and doing stuff like that and feeling better about yourself, whether it's preparing for a meeting. A lot of you guys are afraid of public speaking, right? Public speaking, last time I checked, is the biggest fear out there. I will tell you what, public speaking, I can understand how it can be nerve-wracking. One of the tips that I use, I did a lot of public speaking in college. I do a lot of public speaking now, obviously. One of the tips that I use to really ease myself was I pictured everyone naked. No, I'm just kidding. That's weird. A lot of different body types and shapes, and I'm married and whatever. Seriously, one of the things that I did was I made it a goal to know more than my audience. I needed to be the most knowledgeable person about whatever I'm presenting on about that subject. I need to be the most knowledgeable person in the room. And if I'm confident that I'm the most knowledgeable person in the room, when I step up to the mic, right, when I'm in front of hundreds of people talking, I know that I know more than them. And I don't say that in a cocky way, right? Obviously, there's people out there that know more than you. But in my mind, I'm stepping up saying, I did all of the work necessary to become a master on this subject. I'm not going up here guessing. If I don't know, I just say I don't know. But I've mastered whatever this subject is. I'm confident that I know the material. Therefore, I'm confident in presenting the material to you because I truly believe in it instead of just making it up. And the same thing goes for trading. When you truly believe in what you're doing, you have the confidence to go into the market and take the opportunities that you're supposed to take. Right? You're no longer looking at it and say, this looks like a good opportunity, but maybe I shouldn't, maybe I should. No, it looks like a good opportunity and you take it because you believe in yourself. And it may not be this individual trade that wins, but if you consistently take good trades, you will earn consistent profits. And as you start to consistently do that in the market, you will gain experience. As you gain more experience, you will gain more confidence. And as you gain more confidence, you will become unstoppable. I promise.